I'm here with head coach Shawn Nelson of the UCCS women's basketball team. First off, Coach, you had a great game last night, beating California State East Bay. First off, comments on that game.
Well, I thought it was a tough challenge for us, but we knew it was going to be because their personnel, they're small, they're super fast. They're small in the post, but super athletic. They were 6 foot and 5'11" in the post. Their 5'11" post was the player of the week in their conference. She averages like 18 a game and 8 rebounds, but she's really, really athletic. And we've had trouble because we're tall inside. We've had trouble defending teams like that, and we did last night too, especially in the first half. We really had a hard time defending them, mainly in the second quarter. I thought the first quarter was okay, but second quarter we had some bad matchup problems, and then we decided to change up what we were doing defensively in the second half, and then started to hit a couple shots. But most importantly, I think they probably got a little tired, and they started missing some shots, and then we were able to get away with a win.
And going into the second half, you guys were down. You decided to change the man-to-man to a full court press. California State East Bay ended up with 19 turnovers. How much do you think that helped, the win?
Well, I think that obviously, what was a big factor in the win, but also that's who we are. That's, we like to press, we like to run, we like to do all those things. And, it's kind of hard because, we didn't have Brittany last night, and, our presses are kind of built around her. So it was kind of, we had to take the whole halftime and figure out how we wanted to do our presses. And we just decided to go with a small lineup, and they, their guards were small too, and just man press, and that's really all it was. But what I was really happy with was the effort. I just we haven't played with that kind of effort, and that was a really, really big win for us because a lot of people stepped up. We didn't have Brittany. We got down. It would have been real easy to say, hey, we're down 12 at the half. Brittany's not playing. Let's just pack it in. But they found a way. They gutted it out. I was really proud of them.
Like you said, Tori Fisher with 22 and 9, Jenna Knopfel 17 points. A lot of players were in double digits last night. How nice is it to know that all your team can actually put the ball in the basket?
I think it's really good for them to know that, because I think going into last night's game, everybody and every team in the country is like this. Who your top players are, and people just kind of get caught watching them and expecting them to do everything, and they kind of forget that they're here for a reason too. And the big thing that we talked about yesterday is that everybody needs to do their job. Everybody's here for a reason, and that's what you have to do. Whether so-and-so's in or so-and-so's out or whatever, that doesn't matter. Everybody's good enough to be here and be a college basketball player, so they have to do their job. And, it was a struggle at first, and honestly, we thought it would be, and we found a way to get through.
And last time we talked about how California State East Bay, a fast team, likes to push it. Now you're playing Northern State, a complete opposite team that, really is very fundamental sound and is good in the post. How do you match up tonight?
Well, they are two different teams, completely two different teams. One is really, really fast, and one is big and really methodical. I think a team like this, you can't let them get in a rhythm. They're going to want to walk the ball up the floor and run a set every single time down the floor. And we have to be us. We have to get out and we have to press. We have to change our defenses. We have to half-court trap. We have to just play as hard as we can and not let them get in a rhythm, and then go on a couple of runs and hope that that's enough.
And, saw them play MSU Denver last night. They did get the win with that one. Coming into this game, is there a specific, X factor tonight that you're really thinking about?
Well, I think the major X factor is the fact that we got some players with confidence that probably didn't have confidence going into the weekend, because they got to play a lot of minutes last night, and then we return, one of the best players in the country, in my opinion, and I'm sure they're prepared for her to play, but they didn't get to see her last night. And it's one thing to, just like with Cal State East Bay, watching them on tape, they're fast. Seeing them in person, they're super fast. So it's yeah, there's a lot of X factors tonight, but the one thing is we can't let them just walk it up and control the tempo. We're going to have to get after them and make them play and go from there.
Head coach Shawn Nelson of the UCCS women's basketball team. Coach, good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.